Heyo! So we're in Assassin's Creed Unity this time, sort of inspired by the Paris Olympics and their opening ceremony. So I was like, yeah, I want to run around Paris a bit and have a bit of a rant about this game, which, well, Assassin's Creed Unity, it's got a lot of faults. So many faults. Series-changing faults, to be honest. Nothing was the same after this game. But in a way, and people are going to wince at this, people aren't going to like what I'm about to say, but it is kind of the best Assassin's Creed game of all time. And I know, you're like, what? How? With the faces, the story? Well, okay, yes, there were some bugs when it came out. Yes, the story was a bit mid, and they killed a lot of the best main characters. Spoiler alert, but it's 10 years old, this game. 10 years old. Let's just talk about that for a sec, because look at this. I mean, come on. Come on, guys. This is crazy. Oh, surprise haystack. But yeah, this game, a lot of faults. However, it is the best in terms of city, incredible. The lighting, amazing. All the detail, the landmarks, life size. Come on, to scale. Come on, guys. The movement, the traversal, which everybody talks about, it is the best. The camera angle's the best for it. It's not even that it's realistic, like, because sometimes Arno will just leap. Like, what was that? Like, he does some big jumps. You're like, ah. But it's just fine. He feels so fast. It's not perfect, but, I mean, look at that. He's just cleared. He's just cleared this. He'll be in the Olympics right now. Bloody long jump. This is insane. But, yeah. This game. What else is good about this game while I'm just riffing my heart out? The combat. I like the combat. Once you get the head off, it's good. It's challenging. It's like a lot of these things, a lot of the things that are good in this game had the potential to be amazing if they had like another. I mean, what is he just leaping? But it's just cool. It feels good. It feels sticky. You can do the controlled descents. Oh my god, that's so nice. Yes, the pedestrians start clipping, jumping in and out, but that's fine. They don't react to literally anything that you do. They're just sort of set decorators. But that's fine. I don't mind. I like the set decorators. What was I riffing about a minute ago? I've lost my train of thought. I'll be right back when my train of thought has reappeared. All right, so I've got my train of thought back, so I thought I'd just switch outfits and, mix it up a little bit, which reminds me of another great positive of this game, the outfits, the customization. There's almost an overwhelming number of customization options and styles and different components like, chest, belt, hood. No other Assassin's Creed game has ever done that, I don't think. See, little cat on the roof. Brilliant details in this game, and they were pumping this game out in 2014 as well. Let's not forget that. This is a 10-year-old game, and it just looks insane. But yeah, where I lost my train of thought, just because I'm riffing, I'm just running around and riffing, guys. Is if this game had another year in development, everything would be different. If they perfected this game, it'd be revered, but. It's revered by the ones who know, who revisited it, didn't mind the lackluster story and some of the weird choices, and just appreciated. I mean, look what they did with this. They helped rebuild Notre Dame with this thing. You know what I mean? Come on, it's at the Olympics. This game is huge, and yet they moved away from that. They moved to the wall started to crumble with this game. The bugs in this, it took longer than a year to fix it, and by the time the year rolled around, boom, there was Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which I will do a video on, actually, because Syndicate's very good. Very good's a strong statement, but it is good. It fixes a lot of stuff that this game did wrong, while also removing stuff. One thing it did fix, actually, is look at this map. Oh my god, look at the state of that. Look at the state of that. And I know you can turn the different options off and streamline it, but ultimately you do want to know what's going on in the world. You want to see everything. You want all of it. And that is just annoying. A lot of clunkiness to this game, like the missions, the co-op missions. But I've completed this game and done a lot, and I'm still only like 40% through because the co-op missions are like, great at the time. Loved co-op back in the day, but nobody's playing this game now. So the missions just take ages, and it's just a bit of a faff. But that's just fun, man. That's just so fun. Just fluid. Just jumping in. There's action in this game. This also reminds me. This game, I think, Red Dead 2 and Arkham Knight are the games most in need of a PS5 update. That's what I'm saying. They're the ones that need it most. 60 FPS on this game, whizzing around, would be... If people could play that, they'd go, Gah! Why did we ever hate on this, you know? Forget about the story! Don't worry about it! Look, interior, right here. Beautiful. So many interiors in this game, it's fantastic. Definitely the AC map with the most interiors. Syndicate has a fair few. AC3 has some. New ones, I guess, do, but nothing like this. Even if it's repeats, who cares? Just throw them in. Throw some people in. This is insane. You can go in the Notre Dame. You can go inside the Notre Dame Cathedral. Oh my god. And go in some... For a while, right? Assassin's Creed, as a series, they had history on their side. They were the history game. They were the parkour game. They also were sort of the stealth game at the time. The assassin game. Hitman maybe second. Dishonored. Running out of... I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head, but obviously there's loads. Splinter Cell, etc. But they were the game for that, being an assassin, and they buckled it. They buckled. They had the. They were all of those things. They could have kept innovating on and kept progressing because they were those guys. However, they just went. They had a couple of rough years, which weren't really that rough, and they completely switched styles. They completely switched up. They went for a massive map, which I like. I don't like conflating the, oh, see, a guy's just... No! Oh, no, Arno. Don't worry about it. That's classic Assassin's Creed. Awkward movements. But slick stuff there. Slick stuff. And run away. Yeah, I don't like conflating, like, the RPG elements of the new games as to what's wrong with the new games. I like the new games... I mean, I love Origins. Never played Odyssey or Valhalla because I took a stance. And it's very rare I do that, but I took a stance. Never played them. Not going to now. Mirage, I jumped back in, which is fun. I'll do a bit on that, probably. And Shadows looks decent, but yeah, just moving away from like a city-centric, like, the bigger maps are cool for the RPG games. I like Egypt was one of the best maps I've ever played. I loved Egypt. It was so cool. Amazing cities, amazing diversity. But switching up the parkour so you could easily traverse like more organic structures and like just free roam over everything easily without as much choice. And it's just easy. They just made it. And also setting things so far in the past, it doesn't warrant this kind of parkour because like small structures, you know, basic interiors. But I long for the day that they return to. Imagine this, but with a mass Paris French countryside. Throw another city in. That's all we want. We just want one big city, and maybe a bit of rural area, and another big city. And let us just free roam around in a beautiful world with life-size landmarks where we can learn a bit about history and kill some shit. Sorry for swearing, but you know how it is. It gets me going. I mean, it just feels so nice. Yeah, have I got any other closing thoughts about this game? I've just literally riffed. I just watched the badminton semi-finals, and I was like, you know, I want some Paris. I want my own little bit of Paris. But yeah, a beautiful game. Speed, sprint. The sprinting in this game is the best. But yeah, I thought I'd switch the aesthetic again, switch it to nighttime, switch the outfit dyes, just to give a bit of difference for the closing thoughts. And the closing thoughts are that this game, in a lot of ways, in a lot of objective Assassin's Creed kind of ways, it is the best. It is the best we've ever got. It's not perfect, by God, it's not perfect. But man, it is the best. It's the best we've had in 10 years. I hope they go back to this style. I hope they use this engine again. I mean, are they using the same engine? Actually, I feel like I've heard, did this engine break? Was it Anvil Next or something? with the mega crowds and the elegant faces, like the facial animations in this game. This and Syndicate, because those are the only games that use it. Obviously, anyway. Everything else has sort of the clunky clay-like faces that comes afterwards. Everything looks bulky, but this game is so elegant, all detailed. Like, what happened? Did they lose it? Did the engine break? Did the code break? Did somebody steal something? Did Ubisoft? Have they got a secret they're not telling us? I don't know. I feel like I might have heard that somewhere, but I just might be making stuff up. But yeah, I hope they go back to this. A city that is in like the last 200, 300, 400 years, so it's nice and dense, nice and populated. Not like 800 or 1,000 years old, so it doesn't warrant the same level of parkour, free running. Because like going back that far for a game that should be about, was about free running in urban environments. It's like Spider-Man 3 being set in, I don't know, some little town instead of New York, with no high rises, and just like they made the swinging suck. They're like, oh, that's what they want. It's like, no, we didn't want that. We wanted to run around on high, nice buildings. I like the rural areas, more RPG elements. The RPG elements in themselves are not bad. Role-playing game, that's perfect. Give me more of that. Give me big games. I like grinding stuff out if it's fun. Give me more reason to be in this lovely world, but just make the world lovely and make it fun to move around in. Oh, God, I'm exhausted. I've been riffing for so long. Is there anything else to say about this game? I'm going to get this guy. That's the closing thought right now. This guy right here. No! Oh, we're in a big skirmish to fight. Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're not dying on camera now. We're zoning in. Okay, here we go. See, I like the combat. It's a bit clunky. The animations don't quite flow. But this style, the elegant animations, don't make things just spongy and, you know, like just slashing away, damage numbers going all over the place. We want slick animations, fluidity. We've lost that. We've lost it for 10 years. And just, you know, the fans, we want it back. Alright, that's enough riffing. Alright!